Hello and welcome to this new tutorial on Smode. Today we will see the workspaces. Since the 9.3 version, Smode lets you customize your own interface thanks to the workspace features. This is changing a lot the workflow. So let's see how to get started with this new interface and how to modify it. The main difference between the 9.2 and 9.3 interface is that any panels on the interface can be changed to display another one. Those panels are called workspace components. To change a workspace component, click on the icon representing the component at the top left. This opens a window that allows you to choose what you want to replace this component with. For example here, we change the documentation by a second element tree. There is 4 types of workspace components. First, application workspace components. It gathers all that is related to Smode without opening a project or composition. For example, you can access the documentation or add a media directory even if Smode do not have a document opened. You should notice that there is a new one here called Issues. These components list the different errors and warnings and lets you correct them very easily thanks to the icons on the right of each row. Document workspace components, on the other hand, group all the interface elements that correspond to the type of document opened. In short, everything that is related to your document, compose or project can be found in this category. This therefore includes the parameters, the history, the viewport, and of course the element tree. Elements workspace components. Everything cannot be done with just an element tree and parameters. Some elements need to have their own editors like timelines or functions. Every component that helps you to edit those specific elements are gathered in this category. Note that if there is no layers in the tree which correspond to the workspace component, the corresponding workspace component is gray and not pickable. For example, I can't create a script editor because I do not have any script created. But if I create one, the component can be created. Also, some selected elements display a very convenient button at the top of its parameter to edit them. For example, if I create a function curve layer and click on Edit, it automatically displays the associated component, which in this case is a function editor. Advanced workspace component. This last category gathers all the components for advanced use and visualization. You will find, for example, a GPU memory and performance information. Note also that there is a preset bank editor, another new feature in 9.3. As we've seen, you can change the type of a component to another one, but you also can change the layout of all the interface. On the top right of each component, you will find a little icon. Scroll if needed to find it. It lets you do some action on this component. For example, split the component vertically, split it horizontally, add a tab, pop out the component, or remove it. If you start a layout based on tabs, note that the icon to change the component is now placed inside the tabs. If you right-click on the tabs, you will access to other actions to lay out the interface. Some workspace components, mostly document and elements, can be pinned to a specific state. For example, if you want to lock your viewport to a specific view, you can use this icon to disable any change of view. Now, if I want to visualize an element, I have to create another viewport or unpin it. If we look a bit closer to some components, we'll see that there is a drop-down filter list. These filters exist, for example, in the element tree. You can focus your work on a specific scene, or stage, or processors. Timelines and other element workspace components also have their own filter. This is very convenient when you want to work on multiple timelines, compare and move queues from queue list to another one, or many other things. Workspaces are nothing more than a specific layout of workspace components. Some pre-made workspaces are accessible at the top right of the document. There is the default one, a stage view, a fixture workspace that might be convenient to edit and create fixture, and some other workspace that will help you to edit and create faster. As you understand, the customization of the interface is done by splitting workspace components, choose another one, pin it, filter at a specific view, pop out, add a tab, etc. If you are not happy with the layout you have made, you can reset a workspace by right-clicking on it and choose Reset Workspace. When you edit the interface, you are editing the selected workspace. But you can also create another one. Click on the green plus button next to the Workspaces selector. Choose a template on which you want to start the customization. Change the layout the way you want, and that's it. Note that the document saves the workspace configuration. So, if a workspace has been edited or created inside a project, it will be displayed at the next open of this document. However, if you open another project or compo, the workspace previously created won't be displayed because they are not part of this new document. But no worry, workspaces can be exported and imported as wish. To export a workspace, right-click on it or go to the menu, Workspace, and choose Export Workspace. Name and save it somewhere on your disk. To import Workspace, click on the green plus icon or go in the menu, Workspace, and choose Import Workspace.